Hey guys, Chelsea from Attention to Details, and we're jumping right into a basic maintenance on my husband's pickup truck. We have wall-to-wall all-weather mats that make maintaining this interior a breeze. Honestly, the hardest part is pulling them out. But once we pull them out, you can see there's very little dirt around the perimeter that we have to clean up. I recommend to every single customer of mine who are struggling with keeping up with maintenance on their interior to invest in all-weather mats, especially these wall-to-wall ones. We do have some minor spills and stains on the back seat that we need to clean up from my kids having snacks in the back seat, but a majority of the work on the interior is just going to be deep cleaning these mats, maybe doing a quick vacuum on our plastics and around the perimeter of the carpet, wiping down our glass, and we'll call it a day on the interior. We're also going to do a quick and easy engine bay detail. And last but not least, we're going to do a maintenance wash on our ceramic coated truck. A little over a year ago, we applied the McKees 37 Graphene Pro Coat 2.0. This coating has actually a 10-year durability claim. While I don't suspect that it's going to last me 10 years, I do want to check in and see how we're doing. I know many of you guys have expressed interest in knowing real-world updates on this coating. So we're going to go ahead, do a maintenance wash on the exterior as well as a deep cleaning on our tires and wheels. We definitely have a lot of tire browning that we need to remove. Today we're going to actually be sharing with you guys a new brand, and that is Armour Detail Supply. They have come out with some exceptional products the last few months. They are taking the industry by storm. So today we're going to take a closer look at some of their top performers and share with you guys our experience with them. Since they don't have a dedicated APC, we're going to actually use their tire cleaner to clean our engine bay. It's actually really well suited for surfaces like this. By nature, it's a degreaser, so it's going to do a really great job at removing all of the sticky residues that it can accumulate on an engine from oil and road film. It will help deep clean and leave behind just a nice clean appearance. And to dress all of our plastics, we're going to use their Tire Plus conditioner. You'll see in just a little bit how well this looks on tires, but it also looks really great to dress your engine bay. We'll also clean and protect the undercarriage with the Adapt SO2 waterless wash. This does a nice job at removing any film that might be left behind and puts a little bit of protection down as well as gloss and shine. And in our wash buckets, we're going to be putting 1 to 2 ounces of their Shampoo Plus. This is a high sudsing, high lubricating soap. I've been able to work with several of their products over the last few months, and I know that when it comes to wheel cleaners, it feels like a lot of products are just very similar. This is a pH neutral, color changing formula that is safe for all wheel types. But what impressed me the most? Holy suds. That is a good soap. When used in conjunction with their Shampoo Plus, we had a ton of foaming capabilities. And their tire cleaner was equally as impressive. With just one round around the tire, we were able to remove all of the browning. But what makes the tire cleaner so impressive is that not only can you use it for rubber, but you can also use it as a plastic cleaner. So we're going to demonstrate for you guys how well it can work on your all-weather mats or for really any plastic surfaces on the exterior of your vehicle. The tire cleaner did a great job at deep cleaning all of our all-weather mats as well as removing all of the browning from our tires. We're going to use our Shampoo Plus again, and we're going to put that in our foam cannon as well as in our wash bucket. This isn't a very thick soap, but you can see we have instant suds with this soap. I was actually really impressed with the sudsing capabilities. Before we do our contact wash, we're going to do a high pressure rinse just to see what's going on with our hydrophobics. We haven't washed the truck in a few weeks. We don't have a ton of road film on it though, and so it's nice to see that we don't have any clogging on our hydrophobics. It looks actually really impressive. most coatings that I've worked with, this is around the time that I start to see early signs of failure, and I am not seeing any evidence of this ceramic coating showing signs of weakness. It actually looks like day one, and I'm very happy with what I'm seeing so far. My biggest issue with this ceramic coating is that it can show very small water spots when it hasn't been washed in a while. And so we've actually done 2 water spot treatments with an acid-free formula from McKee's 37, and that has greatly helped with keeping the ceramic coating performing properly.
Not bad for $23 foam cannon.
I'm actually testing out one of the cheapest foam cannons on Amazon to see how it can perform, and so far,
Not bad.
what's been great about having this coating on our truck is it makes maintenance so much easier. Before, it used to take me almost 45 minutes to wash and dry my truck. Now I can get around the entire vehicle in around 20 minutes. Because it is black and I am washing my vehicle in direct sunlight, I'm going to call in some reinforcements because I need to speed this process up. My biggest issue at our house with having really hard water is that if the water sits on there for too long, because of the insane hydrophobics from this coating, I could have a huge risk for water spotting issues. But fortunately, my husband was able to come out and help me, and we were able to knock it out before we had that issue. But now that everything is dry, we're going to go ahead and apply a topper.
Holy crap, is that slick?
I like to apply toppers to ceramic coating. This is just going to help remove any sort of light water spotting issues that we might have had during the wash process. It's going to refresh the hydrophobics and just give us a little extra boost to our slickness on the paint.
So this is the first time I've worked with Amplify, and I am extremely impressed by the slickness. We are working kind of in direct sunlight, sort of in direct sunlight. Some of these panels are a little hotter than others, so I'm not going super heavy with this product. Just making sure that my towel has some product on it. You never want to put kind of a dry towel to a panel, and then I'm just kind of misting one spritz over the entire panel. Again, you don't have to go heavy, but just very gently go over it. Coatings in general, some will be more slick than others. This coating, we're a little close to a year, if not at a year. It's kind of lost some of its slickness, and so I like to use products like this to kind of give me that slickness back. And you can tell a huge difference after applying it and then kind of doing a quick wipe, how much more slick the panel feels under the surface. Now, why does slickness matter, especially if we're not really supposed to be touching our paint, because that's when we get scratches? Well, some people unavoidably, they just like touching their paint. Slick paint kind of is just gratifying, but it smells fantastic, has a really nice kind of fruity pebble smell, Fruit Loop smell, but it is really nice, slick product.
Even when using this product in direct sunlight on a black vehicle, on hot panels, when used sparingly, you're going to still be able to get streak-free results. A little bit of this goes a very long way. Now we're going to dial in the door jambs with the Adapt SiO2 waterless wash. This has equally as much slickness as their Amplify, but we have a thicker, more lubricated product that, should you have a heavier buildup of dirt, it's going to give you some safety in cleaning and minimizing scratches on the surface. Now for the cherry on top, the Tire Plus conditioner. This is a water-based dressing that after a few minutes is dry to the touch, will not sling, and has really nice gloss.
When it comes to our Graphene Pro Coat 2.0 coating, it is performing flawlessly for me. Is it going to last 10 years? I don't know. Time will tell. Honestly, up north with a truck being driven in the elements, stored outside a lot of times, if I see 4 or 5 years out of this product, I will be impressed. A lot of the coatings that I've worked with, honestly, at that 2.5, 3 year mark, they start to really struggle. So we're not there yet. Stay tuned, hang in there with me, grow old with me. I'm very skeptical. So far, a year plus, we're doing fantastic with this coating. But when it comes to maintaining a coated vehicle, products like these are going to help give your protection or your coating a fighting chance. So let me just quickly go over my initial thoughts on how these products performed. When it comes to the tire and wheel cleaner, I've worked with these products before. In fact, I'm almost out of the tire cleaner. I absolutely love it. It is probably one of the top 4 tire cleaners that I've worked with lately. What I like about Armour Detail Supply, just with their bottles alone, really nice sprayers, and they evenly disperse the products, and their products clean really nicely. They don't just run right off of the tire or the wheel. And what that gives you is more value because you're not wasting all that product. It's just kind of running off onto the driveway. So you're going to actually be able to use the product, clean with the product. So as far as sprayers, chemicals by themselves, they clean well, clean well. As far as odor, our tire cleaner doesn't knock your socks off. A lot of the degreasers or APCs out there, sometimes they're pretty caustic. I didn't notice that I was coughing with this product, so that's a plus. We do have versatility with this product. We were able to clean our tires, obviously, but we were also able to do an engine bay cleaning as well as clean our all-weather mats. So rubber and plastic cleaner, don't think just tires. You're gonna be able to get more with this product, which I like. As far as their wheel cleaner, pH balance formula, it will give you some iron changing elements if your wheels are dirty enough. I was able to clean my wheels in the last few weeks, so they weren't too bad, but I have used this wheel cleaner on some pretty bad wheels in the past, and it did an exceptional job at deep cleaning and was just gentle and safe. Really been enjoying them. I highly recommend them. The Tire Plus conditioner, we did use this on the engine bay as a dressing. Did notice that it left behind a nice sheen, but it wasn't greasy, it wasn't sticky, so hopefully we will be able to kind of keep an eye on that to see if it accelerates dusting or if it just gives a nice dressed appearance on our tires. They look dry to the touch, but really nice gloss. I wouldn't say it's the glossiest, and honestly, I'm not a huge fan of high gloss tire dressings. I kind of like that in between a satin and a gloss. So I feel like it's right in that sweet spot, very similar to that of like a Car Pro Pearl if you've ever used that product. It's one of my favorites, but I like water-based dressings because it's not going to accelerate resoiling or give you kind of that gummy look to tires. Plus, it's going to make your tires easier to clean in the future versus really having to fight through all those solvents. It's almost like you shellac your tires and you just can't get it off, and sometimes you just feel like you're not really cleaning them. You're just kind of pushing all of the oily products around. So I much prefer a product like this, and honestly, I'm very happy with the end result that I got with their Tire Plus. Now, when it came to, for me, the star of the show, I feel like it was this Shampoo Plus. And I've dried the vehicle, I've been kind of putzing around the garage, and you can actually see, we actually still have quite a bit of foam in here. Why does that matter? A lot of the soaps that I use, I activate them, and within 5-10 minutes, sometimes the suds just kind of pop and deflate. And I've noticed that even if I just kind of rework my wash mitt into the soapy water, it's kind of reactivating all those suds. And those suds are going to give you a little bit of extra lubrication as you're washing and just more cleaning power. So I feel like this is a really stellar soap. Would highly recommend for those of you that are looking for a good maintenance soap for your vehicle. They also have a decon soap. I do find it lacks a little bit in the punch that I'm looking for when I'm cleaning a really heavy road film caked vehicle. But I feel like honestly this Shampoo Plus is a stellar soap, and I definitely recommend that you guys check this stuff out. Now when it comes to their Amplify and their Adapt, these are two different products, two unique applications. Adapt obviously being a waterless product, it is SiO2, so you're going to have some protection within it. You would want to use this in a scenario where maybe there's bird dropping or something on the vehicle that you want to safely get it off. This has really nice lubrication. You can tell it's a little bit of a thicker product. Great smell, kind of a fruity cologne smell. But this is great for door jambs, just for a little bit of gentler cleaning. You're gonna be able to remove a little bit more dirt with a waterless product like this. It had nice cleaning capabilities. We were able to easily clean the undercarriage of the hood, as well as all of our door jambs, get all that light film and dirt off gently. But you're also putting protection down, which 2 for 1, I don't have to follow up with protection. So I really enjoy products like this that are gonna clean as well as protect in one for those critical areas, or maybe those in-between cleanings where bird droppings, things like that, you want to safely remove them. So even if you were to put a little bit of this in a 4-ounce bottle, keep it in your car for those emergency situations where maybe you have a bird dropping or something like that that you want to safely get off before it etches your paint. Or if you're going to store it in your vehicle, just make sure you twist the cap shut. It will fit in your cup holders, which I like that about these products. As far as Amplify goes, I've worked with this product before, really enjoy the slickness that this provides after you wipe it off. Has a fresh smell, kind of a Fruity Pebbles, Fruit Loop smell. Again, I'm very scent oriented, but this did a great job. Now, if you're working in direct heat on a very hot panel, I would recommend spraying this onto your towel and then working it in. Don't spray this on the panel if you're working in direct sunlight. But if you use this sparingly, you're going to see a huge bump in slickness on your vehicle. You can use this as a drying aid. You can use this as a standalone protectant on your vehicle. You can use this kind of as a follow-up just to kind of remove light dust, or maybe before a car show, you want to bump up the gloss, maybe remove that light dust that settled on your vehicle. So for those of you that are looking for a detailer that you can use as a drying aid, protection, or just a quick touch-up on your vehicle, Amplify, really impressed with the slickness and the shine that this offered. Again, use sparingly. You don't have to go heavy, but if you do notice that you have some light streaking, you can just go over with a quick damp towel just to kind of remove that streaking. But as far as our Armour Detail Supply products, very impressed with the products that we used for our exterior. They're just helping to make this coating shine even brighter. So hopefully you guys enjoy this closer look at not only our update for our Graphene Pro Coat 2.0, but also some of these new products from Armour Detail Supply. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions about these products, about the coating, about detailing in general, let me know in the comments section down below.
Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video, and if you have, make sure you give us a thumbs up and subscribe so that way you don't miss out on any of our future details. I know it can be really difficult trying to figure out which products you want to try out because there's so many options on the market right now. Hopefully me sharing with you guys a little bit of my experience helps you guys decide if these are products that you want to purchase. If so, we'll have the affiliate links for them down below. But thank you guys as always for watching, and we will see you in the very next detail.